Welcome to Get Ripped Collectibles.
Well,
We don't have Ian watching, so he can be talking about his Florida State Seminoles, but he's not on, so we'll be nice. All right, so I have at number 1 finishing the ACC Clemson Tigers are back. I got them coming in at 11-1. Last year they finished 11-3, so I think they've got a chance of maybe going a little bit further, but we'll see how that goes. 2021 they were 10-3, so but I feel good about Kate Klubnik. I saw that kid play, in the high school bowl games, and I told you last year that he needed to be playing sooner than he did, but they held on to DJ way too long, and I told you this Cade kid he needed to come in, but he didn't. He waited too long, and they flim-flammed around a little bit. So I've got them at 11-1 coming in first. So then I have, much to the family, the Gleason family chagrin, I don't have Florida State coming in second. I have North Carolina Tar Heels coming in at second at 10-2. Drake May, it could be a Heisman. It could be the long shot. And when you get back up to North Carolina, there's a couple of people I want to drop a dime or two on for Heisman, and this guy's one of them. I think he's got a shot. I think their defense can be a little bit better. They've got a new, and we're going to talk about North Carolina in the Game 1 preview, but, they've got a new offensive coordinator. But I'm feeling them. I'm feeling them this year. So I got Florida State at third, coming in at 9-3. Jordan Travis, obviously, he's awesome. They did a great job last year at 10-3. I'll tell you, after the Tennessee game, whether Florida will beat Florida State after the Tennessee game. That's not too bad after 3 games. We'll talk about that later. But Florida State 9-3 at third. Number 4, I've got Pittsburgh Panthers. Phil Jerkoff is, he's been around for like 6 or 7 years. I can remember when Florida was looking at him and that was like 3 coaches ago. This guy's been around for like 10 years. But I got Pitt at 9-3 coming in at 4th. I have at 5th the Duke Blue Devils at 8-4. Riley Leonard, remember this guy, stud. Duke ain't messing around. They were 9-4 last year. I've got them at 8-4. Obviously, they go into a bowl game, they win 9-4. But watch out for Dukies. They could pull an upset special on some of these top level teams. So if they go in there thinking there's something, it ain't necessarily that. And obviously, we'll talk about them because we've got them on our week 1 agenda. Number 6 I have, and oh man, this is not right, Mike. I should have Louisville at like 8-4, Mike. I mean, somehow 6-6 is stuck in there, but that's not right. My thought is more like it's closer to 8-4. My bad. I apologize for jacking that up. But I think Louisville's going to have a decent team. That's Brom coming back in. I'm probably a little generous. They got Jack Plummer as the quarterback coming in. I probably really should have them at 6-6 and drop them down, but I've got them at 6. So then I've got North Carolina State coming in at 7-5, basically about where they were last year. They got Brennan Armstrong as their quarterback, the transfer from Virginia. Great defense. They're always fun to talk about. Always like bringing them up in every week when we talk football. I got your Miami Hurricanes coming in at 7-5, eighth. They're right there in the middle of the pack. They're in the rebuild. Tyler Van Dyke, junior quarterback, coming in. I think he's going to have a respectable year. They've got decent running backs. So, 7-5, and that'll be a side bet if you want to go over that. But 7-5 is about the best the Hurricanes will do this year. Then we're going to roll into I got garbage, man. I really messed this up, Mike. So I got Syracuse at 5-7 at 9th. They got Garrett Schrader as the quarterback. Then I got Wake Forest at 6-6. Coming in at 10th. Georgia Tech at 4-8 at 11. Boston College 5-7 12th. This is a train wreck. Virginia Tech Hokies 2-10 at 13. Virginia at 3-9 at 14. And just so everyone knows, Notre Dame, I've got them going 10-2. Sam Hartman, senior transfer from Wake, they're going to have a good year. They'll be up there at the top, not enough to get into the playoff, but I think they're going to have a pretty damn good year at 10-2. And this was a little messy, Mike. I should have done a little bit better job of checking my stats there, brother. But
it's all good. I cleaned it up for you.
The rankings in general are about right. What really matters is those top 1 through 6 or 7. Like I said, watch out for Duke Blue Devils here, guys. All right. Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah. All right, I'm with you on the top 2. I got Clemson 11-1. I got North Carolina 10-2.
Really?
So we're dead
that's
even
great.
on that.
Both Florida State haters, so that's there you go.
Yep. I got Miami at number 3 at 9-3. Go ahead and drink your water. I got Florida State right behind them at 9-3. I got Pittsburgh right behind them at 9-3. Pittsburgh avoids a lot of the big dogs this year, so
I got an easy schedule.
They should be okay schedule-wise. Wake Forest, I got at 7-5. I'll be interested to see what they do without Sam Hartman. And they also lost their leading receiver, so it'll be interesting what they do on offense. NC State, I got at 7-5 also. Brennan Armstrong is a player that transferred from Virginia, the QB. He's going to move right into that system. It's going to be like a plug and chug from Devin Leary, but he's more mobile than Devin Leary. So I think NC State has a real shot at upsetting some people this year, but I think they're going to lose some games that they should probably win. So I got them at 7-5. Louisville 7-5 as well. Syracuse, I got them at 5-7. They're going to be right there for a bowl, but I think they're going to fall short. Same with Virginia Tech, 5-7. You have the alma mater guy in his second year at Va Tech trying to turn it around. He's going to make a little bit of progress, but I don't think a whole lot. So I got him at 5-7. Duke, I got 5-7 as well. I think they're going to give a lot of guys, a lot of teams, a hard time and some good games, but that schedule does not fit their agenda. But I think Riley Leonard is going to keep them in a lot of games. Boston College, I got a 5-7 also, just missing a bowl game. Virginia, I got 3-9 as well. Georgia Tech, I got 3-9. I think it's going to be rough for the Jackets. They got Haynes King though coming in, for quarterback from Texas A&M.
They do, but he sucks, dude.
Yeah, he's not it. So
he ain't it. He ain't it. All right. Well, interesting.